So we have introduced what law is. Now I want us to look at some simple terms in law. Okay. And now we are going to begin with hot air. Okay. So let us write what is hot air. Hot air is a propensity of desolate bladder or articulation that is enunciated to cause a mendacity to acquire a verbosity. City. Yeah, that English is rare. It is just one English that I borrowed from the Queen's territory. Yeah, it is rarely used in Kenya, but I have just given you to shine with it. Anyway, you are asked what is hot air. Okay. Even if you Google it, even if you look for it in the dictionary, you're not going to get it. It is a rare one. It's only used in the Queen's Palace in England, in the United Kingdom. Okay. So let us continue. To cause a necessity to acquire a verbosity of vanquishment. Repelling the opponera. Opponera is a Latin word meaning opponent. Just as simple as that, opponera. Yes. Repelling the opponera to cause a lacuna. Okay. So that is the simplest definition of hot air. I want you to also go look for examples of hot air. Just do research of examples of hot air. So when I asked such a simple question, define hot air and give 2 examples in exam, and you give me exactly what I want, why should I deny you your 1 mark? Yeah, you just get your 1 mark. But if you define and you don't give examples, I give you half a mark. Yes, I am not that mean with marks. Okay, so where were we? I want us now to move. You know, some of you wonder how I became also a professor in law. You know, when you're brilliant, you're brilliant. So, you know, initially I told you that I had passed colorfully. I passed everything, apart from Kiswahili, which tangled me there with something weak there, some weak A minus there. So the Harvard school wanted me to go and do law in their school. And I told the Harvardarians, you see, I was there already doing human anatomy. And they had a taste of me of doing human anatomy, or specializing in mitochondria and the cells and surrounding it. So I told them, there's no need. You've had a taste of me doing science. Let Oxford also have a taste of me doing law in their school, at least a taste of a brilliant student like me. And the Havadarians were not happy. And I felt so happy in me that I could, dephempatize or destomatize or anesthetize the Havadarians. They were not happy. And I was happy. And the Oxfordarians called me and they told me they were expecting me. And when I went there, I found that I was being waited for. I was being waited for, and the Queen was even there to receive me. Yes, the Queen was there to receive me because they had heard rumors about me of a brilliant student, very brilliant, who had passed, coming to study in Oxford. And so even that day, I remember in the UK, they were given some holiday to go and rest because the brilliant student was coming into the country. And so when I entered the country, I was received at the Birmingham Palace by the Queen. I went there and I was received, and we talked, we chatted, I was given time to give a speech. And my speech was overwhelmingly accepted, and it was used by different leaders across the world. And that is when my lecturer told me, Professor Stockchase Edward, he was coming from Germany, he came to lecture in our school, Oxford. Stockchase Edward told me, Professor Okal, you are going to go places. And that is how I emerged one of the best students. That is why today I am a lawyer here, because I was taught by best international lecturers. Yes, where were we? that was a very, very, very humble story that I wanted to share with you. Where were we? Yeah, yes, no one, okay. Lacuna the class.